Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Welcome to the Kindful Knits Show. This is our Yarn Bestie podcast where we talk about all the yarny things.
All the yarny things.
Knitting and crochet and yarn dyeing and yarn buying and yarn collecting and yarn community and yarn friends and all of the yarny things.
Events.
Yes.
Sometimes events.
So welcome. Thank you for joining us. Glad to see you here. And if you're a returning viewer,
we can refer you to mental health services.
Thank you for
Just
coming
reach
back.
out if you need a referral.
Thanks for being here.
Mm-hmm. We appreciate it.
We got lots to talk about today. We've got some finished objects, some whips, and some good stuff. So.
Yeah. We have even a giveaway that we're going to announce in a minute. Would you like to tell them who you are or how they can find you?
So I'm Laura, and you can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Always Be Kind Yarn.
And I'm Arminda. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Smells Like Knit. And you can find our podcast on Instagram and Ravelry and the email
as Kindful Knits. Yeah.
And so if you want to email us, that's probably the best way to reach us, is kindfulknits@gmail.com. So we'll have some reasons that you might be needing that later in the podcast.
Yeah, so our email, that's the best way to reach us. I've had several people reach out to me in other ways. If you're seeing something here on the podcast and you want to reach out to us about something on the podcast, our email is the best way, kindfulknits@gmail.com.
Because then it doesn't get lost in the comments section.
I have a hard enough time keeping track of things in an organized way, and then I get them in 7 different places, and I definitely can't keep track of things.
Exactly. All right, let's start with like the fun part, the best part. Let's start with the giveaway.
Yes. So last time when we were here, we had our friend Taylor with us.
Needle.fox.arts on Instagram. And needle-fox-arts on Ravelry.
Yeah, because Ravelry doesn't like dots apparently. So we had Taylor here with us, and she is crafter extraordinaire. She makes all the things. She designs, she sews, she knits, she crochets, she teaches. She's incredible. We love Taylor. And so we had a giveaway with her last time and said that in order to enter the giveaway, we wanted you to go look at her Ravelry page and look at some of her designs that she has on Ravelry, and then comment and tell us which one of her patterns you were interested in. And then we were going to pick, and you were going to win a pattern, one of her bags, and I will supply the yarn for you to create that pattern.
So that's a great giveaway.
Yeah, so we had that giveaway here on the YouTube, and then I also have it going on the Instagram, on my Instagram as well, and we have drawn for that, and we're going to announce that. It'll come out the same day as this.
Because it's 2 giveaways, Instagram and here.
So I did them 2 separate, so you didn't have to comment both places, but you had a chance to win in both places.
Yeah.
So for that winner, the winner is, let me pull it up.
I wrote it down.
Yep, you did. It's Laura Call 8008, and her comment was, I do like that abstract bag. I also like the dicotyledon hat. So cool. This was a fun podcast to watch. Thanks for sharing, Taylor, with us. You are welcome. Thank you so much for commenting. Thank you, everyone, for helping to support Taylor, increase some views for her patterns and her designs and everything she does.
Her interesting patterns. And, like, lucky you, Laura, you're getting the rad bag.
You are.
The bag that I can't win. I can't enter to win.
The bag is so cool.
I love that bag. Anyway, so congratulations, Laura Call 8008. I still don't know what the numbers are, if that's a YouTube thing, but whatever. That's who you are to us right now. So email us at kindfulknits@gmail.com and let us know how to ship that stuff to you.
Yes.
That's what we need
get
to know.
that ready for you.
Or how to contact you, at least, if we have questions. Okay. That was the giveaway.
That was it. And are we going to do another giveaway for next time? I don't have anything to give away this week.
I don't have the mental capacity to handle that right now. But we do have a lot of things on deck.
Next time.
Yeah. Listen, we're going down our chapters. Now is a chapter for finished objects. If you'll turn to page 6.
Turn to page 12.
To 12. Page 12 of your notebook.
Because you knit 12 chickens.
Oh my God, you guys.
There's been some chickens.
So we just realized when we were talking about my problem with chickens, I've knit 12 chickens. So I've knit a chicken a week for 3 months.
Pretty much.
I think I need help. But I'm going to show you my chickens.
chicken number 11 and chicken number 12.
Chicken number 11 and chicken number 12. And some chicks, some baby chicks. So, listen here, guys. So, this chicken number... Whoa.
Did you show this yarn last time?
I didn't have it.
No, because you had it at our knit night.
I got it on our Tuesday meetup, night. And I didn't have it at our last one. So she looks very orange in her face. Anyway, look at this chicken. Look. So this yarn, I left the label. This yarn is not being made anymore. I don't think they're in business. This multicolor.
It was a gift.
Was a gift from my friend Mo.
Hey, Mo.
Our friend Mo from Yarnies 541. So she gifted me this. She goes, it looked like Arminda to me. So I held it double, and I got this very I feel like this is like a carnival chicken.
It's
like
great.
She's very colorful, and I love. This is some old. I feel like I'm always saying old knitted wit. I have all this like random scraps of knitted wit. So there's lots of that, and I did this. Look what I did.
I like that on the top.
I crocheted this whole little top section.
This?
So it's just a
I like it. So you've got a little bit, like a little bit more of a ridge.
Yeah.
I did something similar. I'll show you mine in just a minute.
And so here she is.
She's so cute.
And my friend said her mom was complimenting or making comments about all my chickens that I've been, because like I said, I've knit one a week. It's stupid how many I've knit. And I said, well, what are Pamela's favorite colors? And she said pink, teal, and purple. And in real life, this is like a peachy pink, but it's showing really
It's showing more orange.
So,
that is for Pamela.
This chicken is for Pamela.
Yay.
And I loved how this part turned out. Just that, and I think this is like maybe a silky blend, so it's the stitches really.
It really looks nice,
right? And then Pam's husband, so one of my besties' dads is turning 75 this weekend, and I got a last minute. So his birthday party's on Saturday, and she texted me on Sunday. So my mom's been talking about your chickens. Do you think you could make one for Dad? His birthday party's this weekend. You're invited. I had a half an hour to get, because they wanted it U of O colors. So I had a half an hour to get to Michael's.
Before they close.
Because in this house, I don't really keep a lot of green and yellow, even though I live in Eugene. Got there just in time.
I love it.
It's a chicken duck.
It's a chicken
duck. Marna, if you're watching, you'll get the joke.
Chicken duck.
Chicken.
What I call it? A chidicken?
A chidicken. It's a chidicken. Anyway.
I think I was trying to say a chiducken, but
It's a chiducken. That's exactly what. So I've made a chiducken for Roger for his 75th birthday.
Happy birthday, Roger.
Happy birthday, Roger. Here's your chiducken. God. Anyway, and this one you can tell
they're very
this one is
sturdy.
Crafter's Choice Polyfill. So Polyfill brand makes Crafter's Choice stuffing, which is stiffer. And it makes regular plain old polyfill, which is smushier. And this is, now I'm evangelizing about the difference because you need to know, I think.
Because, mine is...
Show your chicken. We're having a chicken party.
So, chicken.
Look at this chicken.
This chicken.
Show off her
undercarriage.
Her
Her undercarriage. I did this and it was too big, and so I had to take part of it out. So she had to have a breast reduction right here because it was bigger than it needed to be. So I had to tuck it in, and she got a breast reduction.
That's hilarious.
But so I did a similar thing on the top, but I just did a 3-needle bind off, but did a 3-needle bind off with an I-cord. So I didn't. So it created this.
This is one of the few that I didn't do a 3-needle bind off.
Yeah.
And then this one I crocheted. This for the first time. I've always 3-needled, and this one I crocheted.
Yeah. So I did a 3-needle bind off with the, and then did an I-cord. So I had this. It was not finished last time when we were here, and it's fabulous. The chickens, I didn't think I would want chickens, but I love them so
It's the dumbest thing that I like.
It is. It's so much fun. So this is my rainbow funky chicken, and
it's a great chicken.
I think this is my next. So I'm going to do this rainbow.
With the black chicken.
Rainbow Nebula Galaxy yarn, I'll do a black chicken with these neons.
That'll look so great.
Maybe I'll just do it opposite.
Yeah.
Like inverse. With that awesome freaking... Okay, and we're going to skip really, really, really fast to acquisitions because...
Wait till you see these.
Look at this pom-pom.
I love it.
Can you imagine that on the top
That'll be so good of a chicken.
Of a black chicken.
Man. It's like a David Bowie chicken.
It is.
I love it.
So I got shopping for poms and found these from... Hold on, let me tell you her name. She's on Etsy. Poms and Stitches.
Oh.
Carla Felderman. Poms and Stitches.
Oh, I'm going to have to check her out because I do
really
have a need for pom-poms.
And I really liked her shop. You could buy them as a finished pom or you could buy the stuff to make the pom yourself, which I liked that option.
Let me see this one.
Yeah.
Oh, these are good poms.
They're good, nice and thick. And this one,
yeah. That's a cool one. I like these these firecracker poms though. Those are rad. They remind me of like, you know, when people would get their hair frosted.
Pull them through the net.
Yes.
Yeah, that one is going to be so great on the David Bowie.
Yes.
Opposite chicken. So yeah, that's one of my finished objects.
Nice acquisitions.
And an acquisition.
So along with the chickens, so I don't know if you all remember my disco chicken that I made. I think it was the second chicken that I made. So that must have been in January because I made it for Goose's birthday, and her birthday's in February.
Yeah.
So I made that turquoise silver disco chicken, and she wanted some chicks to go with it. So I found this. I found a little pattern. Like, how adorable. And she wanted it in this yarn. So this is, I made that Steinway hat, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And they're cute little, I wish I'd had them done by Easter because they're perfect little peep looking.
Easter peeps.
And they take like 20 minutes. They're so easy. I could stuff them with like 4 cotton balls. But I didn't. I used polyfill.
That's
and I just
so
embroidered
cute.
the nose and the little, you can't really.
Little eyeball.
The little eyeballs and the little beak.
Cute, that little beak.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute.
So cute.
And then this one, I made this one's butt a little different, so it's a little fat one. Oh, let me see it.
They're too cute.
And then I made the tail like it's kind of like maybe running, and its wings are kind of like. So this is the naughty. This is the naughty one who's like out screwing around. So that's gonna be the chicks for the disco chicken. So I got 3 here, and how cute.
They're
cute are
so
they?
cute.
They're adorable. So
chicks
they were fun.
and chickens.
I mean, I really need to make like a pig and maybe a cow. I want a whole farm. I want a whole farm now. I need to knit a tractor.
So for your next chicken that you cast on.
Oh yeah, show, because they're over there. I can't.
You're gonna need.
Look at these, you guys.
Some needle stoppers for your next chicken. Your chicken needs a chicken. I love them. I couldn't resist.
So funny.
I may have also ordered stuff to make chicken stitch markers also.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah. I thought like a row counter with the chicken on it, like with the numbers on it and with the chicken at the bottom for a charm.
That would be great.
Because especially there's certain areas where you really have to pay attention.
Let me tell you, when you make 13 of them, you don't need that anymore.
You just know what you're doing.
I was surprised.
Anyway, so chickens for our chickens.
I am no longer a novice chicken
maker.
keeper. I feel like I am expert level.
Yes,
I'm like the OSU Extension Office of chicken makers. That's what I am now. Anyway, we're being ridiculous. The chickens, it's a problem. Once I realized just 20 minutes ago that one a week.
One a week, yeah.
People love them.
And I've made 2, and I really am ready to cast on the next one because they are.
They're so funny.
And I'm selfish. I don't want to give mine away.
I don't even have one. Like I make
you
them
don't even
and
have
give
the
them.
Yarnies 541.
It's in the window at Cozy.
Signal.
It's signaling to the other chickens.
Yep, it is.
So the one that I made for my coworker who was kind of going through it, he loved it.
You didn't tell anybody about that one. What
I
yarn
think I
did you
showed
use?
it with I used my birthday yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Did I?
You didn't show it on here.
I put it. I think I put a picture of it.
Oh, on our stories.
And it had the orange crazy palm.
Wild.
It's so great.
You used this.
I did.
With the orange and blue stripes and this orange like
wild punk palm. And so my friend, he loved it, and he's a weirdo, so he would love it. And he goes, "Oh my God, it's so great! When you walk into my house, there's like this shelf right at the entryway, and that's where the chicken lives." And the chicken, he named the chicken Georgie.
Oh, I love that. That's so fun.
Isn't that a great name for a chicken? Yeah, so we're big fans of the chickens.
Yes, we are.
I feel like we're going to be like a meme in 20 years. We're like, remember when everyone was making chickens? It's like eyelash yarn, but only way better, obviously.
Way better than eyelash yarn.
Everyone's going to have a chicken.
Can you imagine a chicken in eyelash yarn?
A Muppet chicken, you mean? Is that a dare? Is that what you're telling me? I don't even know if I can find eyelash yarn. I don't want to touch it anymore.
I don't either. I hate no thanks.
But now I want to. Now I want to make one.
Now challenge
accepted. Muppet chicken. A Fraggle Rock chicken. Chickens are just flying. Those are the... Oh. What other finish? You show your finish objects. I have lots of finished objects. Yours are cuter than my
I have a bunch of finished objects. She's like, who even are you? Like,
for real.
Yeah.
For really.
Okay. So last time I showed you socks. They were almost done. They're finished. And how cute are they?
They're so Eastery. They're
simple little spring mini. Mm-hmm. And so I found the others that I had. I unwound it and tried to match the colors because I have no idea when or where or how I made it. I have no idea. So I tried to match the colors and I got these set up.
I like the bright blue.
Mm-hmm. To dye this yarn again. Because I really like how it kind of creates this simple little stripe.
It's very nice. And I like on yours how you make this like little short row up at the top.
Yeah. So on the this is the Skimmer Sock Revisited, and this is written into the pattern that it creates. You do 2 rounds of short rows up here on the back of the heel tab to have it come out the back of your shoe just a little bit, so it covers your heel,
shrink down in your shoe.
Mm-hmm. And I love this pattern. These fit me so perfectly. This sock, however, it didn't fit me. It was too tight, so I had to go back and take out the bind off and go back and really loosen up my cast off on.
What bind off do you usually use?
I intentionally, so like you can see here on the corners, I intentionally decrease so it pulls it together right here, so it's nice and secure right there. I normally just do a Jenny's half stretchy bind.
I like that. Mm-hmm.
So I don't do the extra loop on a purl stitch.
I do the same thing.
But I just do it on the knit stitch. Mm-hmm. So my yarn is always in the front.
Yep. So it's stretchy, but not like super
too
crazy.
Stretchy.
Because you don't want that on a sock either. No. You want it to be just right.
Yeah, these fit me so well. And then after the last pair that I did, that's what made me pull this mini skein of yarn out, was because I'm like, I wonder how much yarn it needs. It takes me 33 grams total, including the bind.
So an entire mini. Mini makes 2?
It took me 33 grams and a mini is 20, so it took me 1 mini per sock. Mm-hmm. Then I had leftover, and then I used this contrast. Nice. So then I went through and I found some different skeins of yarn. That's Kaylin's Galaxy.
Mm-hmm. Look how sparkly that is. And it doesn't even look that sparkly in real life, but it's really...
So that's Kaylin's Galaxy. This is Rainbow Nebula.
I like that.
And this one is Black Sheep Rainbows from last year's Black Sheep Gathering. They're just extras that So I went through and I weighed several things to see.
Are you going to make just a whole bunch of socks?
These are all going to be socks.
Nice.
In this pattern, because I can do that super simple. 33 grams. That's all I needed. So I'm excited about that.
It's cute. So I got on a kick too that I wanted to make slipper socks. Well, I didn't decide I wanted to. I keep saying my bestie, I have multiple besties, so they're not all the same person always getting my knits, but there are a couple of people that do get quite a bit. So I got on. She moved to Georgia, so not a lot of hats and things and scarves
warm
needed.
Weather things.
Mm-hmm. She goes, but we do need some like socks for around the house. I'm not really. I wouldn't consider myself like, some people are sock knitters. That is not me. But I have a deep love for some people, so I will make some socks. So I'm making. I just pulled it up. South Marysburg slippers. I believe it was free on Ravelry. And here's kind of, are we going to be able to, here's what they look like. They're really plain.
Good.
Really
and
plain.
You use DK?
I used sock held double. And so this is that chicken. This is the yarn that Mo gave me. I held it double, and in stockinette, it turns out a whole different look. So you start with the heel tab for these, and do all of the. I really wish I had
it's a heel flap and gusset down.
But it's so fast. It's so
like
fast.
That.
I don't quite have a heel because this is a hand, but how cute are those going to be? And they're going to be
really
so cozy. Cute. And then the toe is super simple. It's just one of those simple. And then pick up and do. I did extra ribbing because when ribbing on the top here, I did like twice as much.
Is what it called for?
Because when I tried them on, I'm like, those are gonna slip off. So I did a little extra. I still need to do all the ends and block it, wash it, because I think it's really gonna bloom when it washes. And then
so you got the other one on the needles.
Got the other one on the needles.
Nice.
But I just think those. First of all,
those colors.
If your floors are a little dirty, you're not even going to notice because this is crazy wild. So I almost have the whole thing. I just have to do the toe.
And then you do the toe and then...
I could have those done.
Oh, okay. So you did the heel flap.
Yep.
Started, you joined right here, and now you're in the round and round.
Yep, going toward the toe.
And then you'll come back and pick up the...
Exactly. And then,
it's a nice simple sock.
Remember when you gave me this? Because I thought it was so great. I know a little girl who is going to love her pair of socks in this.
That'd be good.
And then her brother, this birthday yarn, it's like birthday love.
I love that. Those would be good.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
That's great.
It's going to be awesome.
What?
So the sock yarn held double is going to be, it's great.
That's really nice. I like a DK slipper type of sock. I wouldn't wear a DK sock in my shoes.
No, but just around the house.
But around the house or just in my slippers or whatever. It's just really nice. It creates a nice fabric. Yeah. And it knits up. DK is so great. It knits up so quick.
I was shocked how fast, because I started that and I misread the pattern and I fucked up the heel tab. I'm like, what am I doing? What are you talking about? Anyway, I misread it, but it didn't take any time. I ripped it out, started over, and then boom, was done before I knew it.
Wow. That's so great.
Yeah. That's all I have for.
So I have quite a few things.
I know.
Actually.
I want to see all your finished objects.
I have lots of finished objects. Okay, they're small.
We need to do an identity check first of all.
Who am I? So last time we talked about doodle kits, doodle patterns, knitting doodles, and I have a whole bunch of doodle kits that I need to list. I have not got around to listing them yet, but I wanted to kind of show some different things and how they would work out. So it started out with this one. This is yarn that was left over. This is the doodle yarn from the March. The March kit, and it's right here. This was the March colorway, purple, yellow, green, and white, and so I pulled the minis from that and made this. This came from Pacific Knit Co. from the Spring Doodle Cozy.
I loved that
pattern.
Spring Doodle.
There's 6 or 8 different doodles in that pattern, and the tulips were just perfect.
I love it. So and they just are so cute. They're just
tulips. So easy peasy.
Amsterdam.
How about some daisies?
Oh, look at that.
So I did some daisies.
How about these daisies?
But I didn't love the way it looked on pink. So I'm like, it's got to be blue.
It kind of it doesn't read in your eye quite as well.
This pink is not right for this.
Right.
But the blue, I don't love it. But the blue.
This looks like some Corelle dishes from 1982.
Yes.
If you know, you know. If your grandma probably still has those.
Yeah. My mom had.
Oh yeah.
Rooms and rooms of dishes, and Corelle was one of the things that she collected, and we had so much Corelle.
So much.
But that my sister has it now. The everything that was left over, she has it at her house, and she sells it.
Yeah. Clover still got my grandma's Corelle dishes too.
She's got my.
This looks good though.
Leftover.
It's crisp. It's very crisp with the
blue. It looks really nice on the blue. So I did those two, and then this is
you went
yarn.
Buck wild.
I know. So then this is yarn from the
Valentine kit. No. Not the Valentine doodle?
April. This is yarn from the April kit.
But what's
which I will show in a minute. This is from the baking doodle.
Oh,
So
like
little,
icing. Okay.
This little icing. Okay. Loop-de-loop.
Cute.
And just real simple. And so I pulled, this is my confetti that went for the March, excuse me, now I want to call it March. The April kit, which I'll show in just a little bit. And then it has some other colors. It has 3 different pinks in it. So I chose these 2 pinks. And then this confetti background. Pretty. Yeah, just real simple. Cute. And I did this the other night. I did the whole thing. Except for the bind off.
You were cruising on it at the meetup.
Yeah, on Tuesday night we do a meetup with our Yarnies 541 group. And I did this whole thing. Like, it takes me like an hour and 15 minutes if I can focus just on that. They're really, really quick.
I think the tulips are my favorite.
I know, I love the tulips.
They're just such a little
they're
statement.
Just so nice and crisp, and
so cute.
They look great.
So cute. And all my tulips are bloomed right now in my yard, so I just love it. That's great.
So yeah, this was March colorway, Hello Spring, and those were the colors for it.
So pretty. And people went crazy for the stripes.
Oh, do I not have the stripes?
Oh, this is the variegated?
No, that's the stripes. Okay, so here's what the stripes turned it, how the stripes worked out.
Look how cool this is. It looks like flower fields. This looks like the Wooden Shoe Tulip Company here in Oregon, kind of. So we need a stripe of red.
This row with all the colors. Anyway, so that's kind of why I'm like, it's got to be flowers. This has to be flowers.
I love it,
and it's so cute.
So when you're asking people to do the doodle samples, is it this project?
Not
is
necessarily.
It whatever?
No, see, that's what I've asked people. The people that have responded that I've communicated with them, I've asked them, what do you want to make? Gotcha. What are you interested in making? I don't want people to make something that they don't, that they won't enjoy making, because they're giving it to me.
Right.
I'm sending you the stuff and you're sending it back to me. So I want it to be something that you don't mind spending your time doing, something that's still enjoyable for you. So any of the doodles, any cowls, a hat, a cozy,
even socks. You could doodle.
You can do the doodle on
leg.
Anything. So I showed these to Hayden, and he's so funny with this. He's like, "Oh, Mom, that would make that's such a great sweater." Like he wants to take everything straight to sweater. The Kraken sweater, a Kraken doodle. He wants a Kraken sweater.
Oh, a Kraken cozy.
I should do that next. Yeah, good idea. I've got all the yarn.
I just ripped it out of your neck. Kraken cozy.
I have a
chicken cozy.
I have the yarn and everything ready for it. And so now I'm just creating this great little basket that has all my doodles.
It's your doodle basket.
It is. And it's perfect because it is open. So I've got different doodles.
It's your crayon box, really.
And so the first one I did, it was really tight. My tension wasn't great. I should have just continued. Instead of just doing one, I should have just duplicated it. That's really probably my biggest issue with it. But what I discovered is going up one needle size and getting this. So this is an 11-inch circular. It's perfect. And my tension
for the cozy.
My tension is perfect.
Okay.
Like it fits. It's nice and stretchy. It's great.
It's an 11-inch.
So it creates an 11-inch circumference.
I see. Okay.
And I have this because it's a interchangeable set.
But what's the size of needle that you're using? Okay, got it. Okay.
So it calls for a 4 or 5 on a 48 stitch. So I do, for this one I added, so this repeat, it's 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's 8 stitches. So I did 48 plus 8. So I created a little bit wider.
Okay.
All of the doodles are in 24 stitch blocks.
Got it.
So it's a block of 24 stitches. So if you double it, it gives you 48.
Nice. Okay.
But if you take, like, if you
can
split
maneuver
you can maneuver. So I took just one extra flower into the pattern to make it a little bit bigger, because I have a bigger cup that I wanted this to fit, and it fits it.
And so the cups that you use, the 11-inch needles work well for that size of.
So this is a 56 stitch, and this one's a 48 stitch.
Oh, okay.
But it would fit your cup. It fits my cup just It's almost too big for that one.
Yeah. That works perfect, though.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a little
48.
bit fatter cut, but mine is slick, too. There's no powder coat on it.
So, I'm loving it. The cozies are fun.
You know what I might start doing?
They're super quick, satisfying knit, and they're fun.
I might start, you said 48. I wonder, I need to count my cozies. I need to count the stitches because that would be so easy. Because I put bottoms on my
As long as it's in numbers of 12, you could do anything on it. Any of the patterns work
I totally
in numbers of 12.
Cool.
Yeah, so much fun.
That might be my next obsession when the chickens finally die off.
Doodle, doodle, doodle. So we are going to do a doodle along.
Because we need more
I love the doodles.
Obsession in our life.
Obsessed. And they're easy, they're fun, they're quick, and they're addicting because you just want to get through your repeats and create the picture that's coming out, and they're so much fun.
It reminds me of the dicotyledon hat because it's like every time you're like, okay, this is getting a little boring, and then you're on to something different. And I feel like the doodles are that way too. You're like, oh, I'm almost done with this motif. Oh, that's so pretty. And they goes so fast because you get to see it grow in front of you.
And they're so modular, you can pick and choose and do anything.
You know what this would be cute in? Is if you did, like an afterthought pocket. And do like a doodle. I mean, that's a little excessive, but if I'm cute. Anything, I'm excessive. That would be cute to have on the inside of a little pocket.
Yes. So we're doing a doodle along. That's our next kind of make along project that we're going to do. So we're going to do a doodle along, and it's going to be on our Ravelry page, and it will be use the hashtag Kindful Knits Doodle Along. KK Doodle Along?
I don't know.
Okay, I don't like KK.
Me neither.
No,
that's
Kindful Knits.
We didn't think that through.
Kindful Knits Doodle Along.
I'm writing it down.
Maybe just Kindful Knits Doodle.
Yeah.
Kindful
Doodle.
Kindful Knits Doodle.
Doodle along. No.
Doodle.
Doodle.
Kindful Knits Doodle.
We need to think
24?
about this before. Yeah.
Kindful Knits Doodle 24. How about that?
This is what happens when you have dinner before you podcast.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going on.
So that will be on our Ravelry and then on Instagram too. As long as you use the hashtag, I can find you on there. But share your posts on Ravelry.
Yeah. Show us what you're knitting. And then if you want to make some samples, and then so if you want to make some samples, email us at kindfulknits@gmail.com.
Yes.
I want to make a sample. Okay, then you would make this. You would send folks the yarn to and the you would buy the pattern.
I would send you the pattern.
And
I
then,
would send you the yarn.
But you'd send twice the yarn, right?
Yeah, so you can make one for you and one for me.
Right.
So if this is a cozy, it takes less than 20 grams to make one cozy. So if you were going to make a cozy, I would send you, enough for 2 cozies, and you'd have leftovers.
And the pattern would be theirs to keep.
Yes.
It's a gift.
So I'd send you enough to make 2 of whatever it is you're going to make. One for me and one for you. And then you'd send that back to me so I can take photos, so I can share them, so I can have it as samples in my shop.
Yeah.
So doodles, if you're interested, email me and
kindfulknits@gmail.com.
And if you have messaged me or shown interest in helping me with a doodle, if you send it to my Instagram or my other email or
it has been lost in the abyss.
I can't keep track of everything. Please message me on the podcast, and that way I can keep track of it and get in touch with you, and we can work things out, and I can get you the
email.
So you could do it.
Email.
Please.
Yes. That's exciting.
I know. I love it.
Now I want to make I have.
Yeah,
I'm be driving all weekend.
You need a doodle.
I need to get independently wealthy so someone can drive me around.
Yes, you have a driver.
I need a driver. I mean, maybe when my chickens will drive me.
No problem.
I won't go anywhere fast because I'll be on a tractor by then. Okay. Anyway, okay.
All right, let's see what else do I have. I have lots of. I have lots of things.
Show us.
Partway done.
Show us.
Busy.
Yeah, you have.
Busy. And now it has been 3 weeks since we were here last, so I've had a little bit of extra time. But let me show you.
I've been busy on my farm.
Things. Yes, you have, and given them away. I don't give them away.
I've got bird flu.
Okay. Love Note.
Oh my God, I'm embarrassed.
My Love Note is ready for the pay attention again, because I've been round and round and round, and it's ready for
the short rows.
The short rows on the back. So it'll have a little bit longer on the back.
Soft.
It's ready for that. And I just need to pay attention. But yeah, it's done.
I haven't touched mine since the podcast 3 weeks ago.
Oh, and I try it on and I just love it. I cannot wait to wear it. It's going to be fabulous.
This is the...
Yours is so pretty.
I know. It's going to be great. It's going to be so
How many stitches are you in the round right now? Isn't that?
I'm not counting that high.
So that's part of what makes it.
Yeah, because I'm increasing every 4 rows.
Oh, it's so pretty. Now that's turning out. That looks really good. That color. That's showing up pretty nice.
So we must have had the light different recently.
I don't know.
I can't do 2 things at the same time.
It's beautiful though. I love it. I can't wait till you finish. And no rush, no pressure, no.
It was supposed to be done by the end of this month. That's such a funny joke. Who knew this was a comedy show? Anyway, but I need to make mine longer. So, for me. But I still have so much yarn left. It's going to be great.
Mm-hmm. So mine's ready for the short rows on the back.
And mine is not going to have
finish
short
that
rows.
off and then gather up the neck and maybe do like 1.5 inches or 2 inches on the sleeve. I'm not going to do much on the sleeves. I really want it to be a nice summer. I mean, because it's mohair. It's not going to be. It's not going to be cool. I don't want.
Well, and
sleeves
I've
on
even
it.
seen Taylor, and I've maybe seen some other people wear like a close fitting long sleeve T-shirt or even like a long underwear type of a silky close under, and it looks great.
Yeah,
it looks really nice.
That's been fun, and I'm excited for the progress I've made on that, and I hope to finish that up here soon. So then the other thing that I have, I've got 2 more things. So the other one is 2 weeks ago we were at Cozy, and Taylor came up to me and she says, "Oh my gosh, you've got to see this new yarn that we've got. It's come in. It's not for sale yet, but you've got to see this."
And we're going to come right back while we get it and show it to you.
And we're back.
We're back.
All right. So we were at Cozy for our Sunday knit thing we do.
Sit and stitch.
Sit and stitch. And Taylor says, look at this new yarn that we've got. You've got to see this.
Is it from Australia?
Mm-hmm. So, yes, I had to have some. And she says, "Can't you make that?"
Are you sure you're going to buy rainbow yarn?
Don't you tell me what to buy or not to buy. So I bought some.
But it's cotton, so there was a reason.
It's cotton. I don't dye cotton yarn. It's cotton, and it is this fabulous gradient that has 875 yards in one cake.
Wow.
So the thing is, though, there was the sample, and the sample is for this top.
Does it have more?
I don't have a better picture. I didn't print the page. That's the full picture.
Oh, and
it's
this
the
shows,
whole body.
Okay, so here's
that's really the best.
top, but then I want them to see. Like there's the bottom.
Yeah.
Here's a person's jeans, and here's the bottom. So it's this whole.
It's this
scallopy
whole,
chevron.
This whole chevron, and so I've started it.
The neck too, so cute.
And I've got that far.
Do you pick up the neck?
No, that's the edge.
Oh.
So this is how big it is.
Okay.
And it's almost ready to join under.
Oh,
that's your sleeves.
Okay.
And then you join, and then you just keep going
it is almost
in
ready.
the round.
That's so cute. You're right. I could make one.
You could. You definitely could. So what my issue is with this, these are not my colors. I should have started, because it's going to repeat. So I got two cakes. It's going to repeat and go probably all the way back through the orange and yellow. Probably won't. I might get to green, but I'm not going to get these other colers. And these are my colors.
So you just need to pull it out and wind it.
So what I just need to do is I just need to knit from the outside.
Yeah.
Because this is the first one, my first one that I've started with.
Yeah, you need to start with the purple.
I need to start with purple because this is not my color. And this might actually be a little too big for me too. I probably ought to go down one
and then
hook
increase
size.
Some more.
Yeah, I'll just go down one hook size so it pulls.
Got it.
Because it does feel a little bit loose. I did go up 2 hook sizes. I probably should only have gone up 1 hook size. Because it's not an inclusive pattern. It is not a size inclusive pattern
but
at
if
all.
you know what you're doing,
just continue,
yeah.
and then because all it is round and round and round, and once it gets big enough around to join the sleeves, then you just join and then
so
go for the body. So you could adapt it, but it is not written for a size inclusive.
And this yarn comes, so it's rainbow with this is the white. Mm-hmm. It comes with rainbow in blue, rainbow pink, rainbow gray,
purple,
rainbow purple, rainbow black,
and rainbow brown. Because
yes, Deb made that amazing
bag with the rainbow and brown.
I think the dark blue or the black is what I would use, and I would start how you did.
Yeah, you start with this is warms are yours. So this is from the Queensland collection, Rainbow Cake.
So cool.
And you just need to find a stockist near you that sells this, because you can't buy this directly from their website.
Cozy-yarn.com could probably hook you up.
They could. Cozy has it at the shop. And the sample was made, so they have this white sample in the shop. And it was so made with one cake.
Yeah, it's probably like
one
cake, small, medium.
Extra small. Like they measured it in size. It's an extra small, which is why I went ahead and bought 2 cakes, because I figured I'd probably need about 1.5. Mm-hmm. But I think I'm going to go back and start over. I mean, I'm halfway done with
and it's crochet.
Cake.
It goes so fast.
It has not been as fast as I would have liked.
Really?
It's because it's really fine.
And you're going to go down a hook size. Mm-hmm. Oh.
But I'm going to anyway, because if I'm going to make this, I want it to be something I love. And even just wearing it like this, this is not the color I want.
You need to pull it out and you need to redo it, and then you could. What would you wear it?
Wait, do you want to do yours in white, and you can just take over?
I don't know if I want the white.
Try it on.
Our gauge will be totally different, and my crochet is terrible. I'm not ever.
See, that's so much more your shade.
I like that, but I think I want the dark,
the black, because or the blue would be really good for you.
Because then these seem to just.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do
so
like it.
I think I'm gonna pause and start over.
I think I'll just wear it.
Okay, you can just wear it. So anyway, I love it, and
I mean, maybe it could be a capelet.
Maybe I'll just keep it just like that.
I'll totally listen. Just bind off. It'll be fine.
There's no binding off. It's crochet.
I'll put a charm. I'll put a chicken charm on it.
It's one single loop. That's all you need.
I'll put it right in the middle.
It's just a little
be a chicken charm. And it's chicken colors.
It's perfect. You're welcome. Great. It's just for you.
It reminds me of like the things I wore when I was a baby. You know?
Those little collars.
The collars. Or like this kind of like, there'd be like a collar, but then there'd be like the dress part under.
Underneath it, but you'd have this collar on the top. Yep. Yeah.
It's wonderful. I love it.
So I'm doing this with the size 3.0. It calls for a 2.0, I think. Or 2.25.
Yeah, because it is.
It's very small. It calls for a 1.75, and I went up to a 3.
Yeah, so you probably do.
So I knit the smallest size with a bigger hook.
Do you see this though? I really think that that's the colors that I need. Oh, I love.
I think that would look really nice on you. So anyway, that's one of the things that I'm working on.
And she started with the purple.
That's what I'm like. Why didn't I start that way?
Why didn't you?
I didn't.
You were too excited. You were so like drunk on rainbows that
I was so excited. So I told Taylor it wasn't available in the store yet, and so I'm like, set some aside for me because I have to have it.
I love the feel of crocheted cotton, though.
I know. And so she set some aside for me, and then I called Karen, who owns the store, and I'm like, did Taylor tell you to set some rainbow aside for me? She's like, yep, I've got your yarn. So I went in and paid for it. I went home. I seriously went straight home, like sat immediately down, and started it. Now I started and had to redo it and start it and redo because it calls for 186 chain.
Oh god.
Now, I don't do chain that way. I don't like it. So I went back and did the foundation half double crochet to create my cast on edge. So it created this nicer smooth edge, which I like to do that better with crochet anyway.
Yeah. That's cool.
This is my first like real big crochet project that I've done.
That's
in a while.
Because
I always knit anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, one more thing. And this is fun because I'm so excited with the progress that I've made. So I've shown my habitation throw many, many times. I am almost halfway. So this is I am done for the day. I go get in bed. It's the one that sits and lives right by my bed. And so I can pick it up and just knit.
Yeah.
There's no thought or planning. I increase on either end. That's it. That's it. And look
Autopilot knitting.
at the progress.
Yeah. You can cut
I think it was right here when I showed it last.
That's
Look
so
at
pretty.
that.
It's going to match your new sweater that you're about to make.
I know. I love it. So I have one more color after this.
And then it'll be boop, boop, boop.
No, I have two more pinks after this, and then I'll go backwards and I'll start at purple. So then it'll go the purple next. It'll be purple wide and decrease to the pink.
Oh, nice. That'll be
go
cool.
inside. It'll go back and forth.
That's going to be so great. And then so you'll use the same amount essentially of each. Okay.
Yeah, so I've been weighing. That's the one thing I've had to do is to make sure that, because right now I have 420 stitches. Across right now. That's how many I have. It's going to be a lot bigger than it's written for, or even than I planned or designed it. But
it's so cozy though.
I love it.
And it's sock yarn?
It's sock yarn. I'm just holding it single.
You can wash and dry it and everything. Nice.
Yeah.
So squishy. So much squish. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. And so then I'm just doing the white confetti neutral
beige
in between. And the eyelet rose. So I changed, this is the habitation throw from Helen Stewart, Cozy something house. I don't remember what it's called, but it's Helen Stewart. And I just adapted it so that I do the solid and then, or the main color, and then the eyelet row is the confetti. And this is yarn from my
I sure like this color.
2022 Advent.
Yeah.
The 24 mini skein Advent collection from 2022. And I am doing this on a size 6.
Oh, you're doing a lot of 6s.
5, 6, 7. Those are my favorite.
Yeah.
For these kinds of things.
Nice.
So that's where I'm at.
It's
yeah,
I
have 2. I have that pink and this pink.
Oh, nice.
And then
you
so
start back.
This pink is next, and then this pink, and see how there's all that purple in there? Mm-hmm. Then it goes back to the purple.
Nice.
It's a total fade. Love it. Having so much fun with it. So that's
awesome.
That's the progress I've made.
You have been busy.
I have been busy.
Busy. And we haven't even talked about
yarn yet.
Yeah.
I got some shop update.
Okay. Let's just go there because that's kind of what's happening.
Update?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, let's talk about what I'm wearing. Because I was going to wear a Be Kind shirt like I always do. Mm-hmm. I'm in my closet and my husband's in there too. And we're both changing our clothes. And he's like, I put this on. He's like, aren't you wearing a Be Kind shirt? I'm like, no. I'm wearing my Taylor Swift shirt because I have to represent, because the new album, The Tortured Poets Department, drops tonight at midnight, 9 o'clock our time. So, which is, it dropped 5 minutes ago.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Stop everything. We all listen.
Angel's got it covered.
Yeah,
don't worry about it.
Anyway. In fact, Angel just messaged me. So anyway, The Tortured Poets Department drops today at midnight.
Has dropped.
It has dropped. So anyway, several dyers that I'm kind of got connected with through my friend Maggie at Yarnaceous Fibers. They did a collection of the Tortured Dyers department. So we took the names of all the tracks for this new album, and kind of just based upon our instincts and kind of what we were feeling and what we were thinking that the song might be about. So we took those and created a mood board from the song and then dyed a skein of yarn. So I chose the song Fortnight, and this is my mood board for Fortnight. It's a collaboration with Post Malone, and these are the colors that I did. And this is the yarn that I created.
Look at that, you guys.
So this is Fortnight.
That is so pretty.
And it's still like a little bit damp. I know. Color turned out really.
It's actually pretty.
It's not bad.
It's pretty dry.
I was blowing it. I was speed drying it before I came over. So this is Fortnight, and I'm so excited. This is track number 1 on the album. But tomorrow on Friday, the music video, this is the first single. Fortnight is the first single. I love it.
I'm looking at it to see like
kind of this brownish.
Well, I'm looking at it to
gray.
see how it's showing, and it really, this is, what I'm seeing is accurate, but what they see on their TV might not be accurate. This is beautiful.
And
it's so moody. So moody.
And so one of the other dyers, she said, she typed up this thing. She said, so we bring you a new collection inspired by the latest tracks, fresh out of all of our dye pots. We surely aim to distract the click, click, click of stitching to help enhance your stash. All is fair in yarn and whips. Sincerely, the dyers of the Tortured Dyers department.
This is really incredible.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Like, yeah.
I was really pleased with how that turned out. And it really...
That's pretty.
This kind of peachy color I pulled from this dress that she was wearing. It's an image of them hugging. And the peach kind of got lost a little bit in the browns and grays, but I love it.
You can still see it.
Okay, so
that's pretty.
Everybody picked a track, but there was a few
Someone's an overachiever.
There was a few tracks that didn't get done, so... I was having a hard time picking between them. So one of the other tracks is called Love of My Life. So here it is, Love of My Life, or LOML, Love of My Life.
You guys, wow.
And I was thinking it could either be like I found the love of my life and it starts out red and happy and beautiful and amazing and then turns to crap. Which, this is a sad breakup.
Ashes of the burned down house.
Heartbroken album. It's all about heartbreak. Well, a lot about that. So it could go either direction. So this beautiful fade. I love it.
This purple in here. That's really neat. And all this confetti type sprinkle.
I'm pleased with it.
Wow.
And I have no idea how they're going to knit up because they're they're not even really dry yet. I just finished them today.
Okay.
So then the other one is called So Long London, in reference to her old boyfriend, London Boy, that she's no longer with. I dyed the London Sunset.
Gorgeous that is. Oh my God. Wow.
So it's this darker blue on one end and this periwinkle purple sky on the other end.
That
so good.
That's nice.
So I'm really pleased with how these turned out. These are going to be available on my website. Now, they are going available for pre-order at 8 a.m. on Friday. No, not for order at 8 a.m. on Friday. So it's going to be after this is shown.
Okay.
So if you miss out and you don't get these ready to ship, I only did a few ready to ship. They are available for pre-order. All three of these are available for pre-order. This one comes with a teal mini. This one comes with this red mini. And this one comes with the mauvey, purpley pink is the matching mini that goes with it. And it's on my super smushy sock base and my DK Smush base.
Okay, hold on. Hopefully this will drop on Friday, probably in the evening.
That's fine, whenever
and
Friday.
When is that going to go live on your...
It goes live on Friday morning. So it goes live tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. It'll be after... It'll already have been live by the time y'all see this.
So hopefully you got some.
But if you didn't get some of the ready to ship, it's open for pre-order, and I'll leave that pre-order open.
So I have a question. Are there other things that are... People order just the yarn? Or are there other goodies?
Just the yarn for this.
Okay.
For this particular thing. I do have another Taylor Swift themed something or other coming. I think I'm going to release it in June. I've kind of got to pace myself. I've got several other projects I'm working on. I've got a Taylor Swift themed collection coming out in June. And there's all sorts of things, stickers and bags and pins and stitch markers and stitch stoppers and yarn. Like it's a whole collection.
I don't know which is my favorite.
They're all so good. This one,
they're so different.
Blew me away.
Yeah.
And this one I used a different method than what I normally do.
Yeah.
Normally I use a low water table so that the
it's
dye
more vibrant.
Doesn't blend into the dye doesn't blend into the water. It hits the yarn and then it absorbs. So that one I really poured it in and the water just takes it wherever.
This one?
This method. High water table, low water table with this one. So I put the dye right on it and it the yarn sucks.
You know how much, like, that's amazing. But this one, I don't know, that's fucking cool.
I love it.
That's very cool.
I'm very pleased with when I feel like I'm getting better at picking an idea and looking at the colors and looking at the inspiration and then translating it into
the more that you do it, the more you know what's it's just like with your knitting. You know what you're going to do with it.
And what's going to happen. Initially, I had hoped to be able to do this in self-striping. It was not. I didn't have
I'm glad you didn't. This
I like
is
it better
interesting.
like this. This one probably would lend really nice for self-striping, but it's really nice like this.
This would be a nice stripe. This would be a really beautiful masculine kind of sock or something. But
anyway,
I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
The Tortured Dyers department.
I'll leave that to the Swifties that want to order.
I will put we'll put in the comments the list of the other dyers. I'll put their Instagram handle and you can follow them. There's 9 dyers part of this project, and each of us did a different colorway. Again, I'm an overachiever. I did 3 because nobody else had done those 2, and you can purchase from everybody's shop individually. But that's what they are.
That's cool. Oh. And they're so different. I like that they're all 3 very distinct.
Yeah.
Very cool. Wow.
I'm pleased with.
I would be pleased too if turned out really good.
So a couple of other things shop update wise. I was gonna list the leftover from March last time after we were here. I forgot to do it. Oh. I'm like, why isn't anybody interested in this one?
Because it's not for sale.
So I've updated the website. The leftovers from March, there are 3 self-striping and 2 sock variegated and 1 DK variegated, and that's it. So there's only a few left of the March yarn. Okay? So the next thing is April's yarn is done. Now, if you ordered April and you haven't received it yet, because they all got shipped yesterday and they went out Wednesday and Thursday. If you haven't received yours by the time you're watching this, spoiler alert. If you still want to be surprised, look away or fast forward or something, because I'm about to show you April. It was so much fun.
Do you have the mood board?
I sure do, if I can reach it all.
There's just so much this time.
There is a lot this time.
That's right there. Oh, perfect.
Okay, so here's the mood board for April. I was really feeling springy. The pinks and the blue of the nest, and it felt springy to me. So I turned it into, are you ready for the spoiler alert? This is what I made. This is the self-striping. And this is what the self-striping does.
That is stunning.
I love it.
Here, I'll hold it.
So then this one is the variegated. Just a little bit of browns in this one, not as much brown.
How
and this is how it turned out in a sock. But I wanted to see what it would knit not in a sock. So I did this in just a little like washcloth style.
Springtime watercolor.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What is this?
Oh, it's just a little stitch marker.
Gotcha. That is a lot of beautiful spring color.
So it's the exact same cake. Mm-hmm. Did this and this.
Wow.
So it just shows you what it is going to turn out into depends on your circumference or your
if it's in the
gauge,
round, if
in
it's
the round,
back and
flat,
forth,
whatever you're doing. It's gonna vary.
Look at all those colors though. Look at all those.
And
the
this
blue
was
and
the
the pink
inspiration. This.
Uh-oh.
This was the inspiration, and this is what came out of it.
This is just so interesting.
So if you are not part of the Kindness Club getting this monthly sock subscription, check it out. It's on my website. There's a few spots available. You can choose self-striping or variegated. You can choose variegated 1 month, self-striping the next month. You can switch it up. Just let me know ahead of time what you want, and I'd be happy to accommodate. Or you can get one of each. And it's available in sock yarn or DK every month in both styles.
Cool.
And because you heard it here, sign up. Add my name in the as a coupon, not as a coupon, but just put a note on there that you heard it from me. Put my name in there, and you will get $10 off your second month. Or if you know somebody else who's in the club, add their name to the comments, and you and your friend get $10 off your next month. So
not
join.
terrible.
So much fun, and I can't guarantee that there's going to be some left over at the end. I always make a few extra because sometimes when I'm unwinding them, the full skein doesn't come out right, or I get like a 70 gram skein and not 100 plus, or things get twisted or messed up or whatever. I want to have extra. So I always do a few extra, but not very many. So make sure and check this out. This will go live. This leftover will not be live on my website until Monday morning, because I want to give everybody that has ordered it time to see theirs, open theirs, check it out before I post it on the website.
Yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So you're seeing it here first.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. That so spoiler alert is over.
Spoiler alert's done, except for the.
Oh. We're just kidding.
These are the mini skeins
that
over. Went with it. So I did the doodle. That baking heart doodle. I did with these.
Oh, with
cute.
These 3. That's cool.
So
those are pretty
colors. Just felt nice and
super springy.
Okay, last of the updates. So this is Midnight Rainbows. Rainbows After Midnight. It is drying right now. It will be available on the website. So it's a rainbow with a big chunk of black, and then rainbow and a chunk of black.
Self-striping.
Self-striping. It is one of my original colorways, and it's been super popular. Several people asked for it to come back. It's drying.
Yeah, it's a nice.
The
it's
next
a nice
one is black with neon rainbow, and I don't have the samples.
I love it in the sparkle.
I love the sparkle, and it is a stripe of rainbow color, so like pink and then black, and then orange and then black, yellow and black, and it is super sections neon. Rather than a full rainbow and then black like
Look
this.
Look at that sparkle. Look at that. Oh, I love it.
Love it.
Okay.
Next one. This is neon rainbow watercolor rainbow, I think is what this one's called. This is 12 neon rainbow colors. So it starts with purple, and then it's a purple orange, and then an orange, and then orange yellow. So it's like this blended. So it's 12 stripes, and they just kind of flow one to the next. Nice. And that's a gradient actually that was inspired by my Habitation Throw colors from that Advent kit. But it is self-striping, and I don't have the sample for that one. I think that one's at Cozy.
It's nice. Super nice.
There's a couple of the February colorway left in the shop. I think there's 2 of those left in the shop, and there is a couple of January. This is January, February. Where we put March.
Here, I have the capacity to.
March and April.
Holy moly!
Those are all the colors.
Look at all that.
So if you haven't jumped on this club, check it out. And
this turned out so good.
The stripe. I've been having.
And
so
look at how different
fun.
all of these are. Look like the March and April
are similar.
Just the effect is similar, but when you're looking at the self-striping,
they're all a little different.
They're really a lot different. Especially, this and this are very different. And even January's variegated, April's variegated, very different.
And I don't have March variegated with me.
It's wild. It's just wild how different it is.
I've been having so much fun with the club. It's fun to challenge myself to create something brand new every month. That's different, that's a surprise, that is inspired by something real specific and then turn it into something that matches.
This just looks like, it's like February, but it's also like February. Island. It feels island, like a vacation, summer, bright sunshine, cabana. That's what it is.
Anyway.
Yeah. It's like those layered drinks.
Yes. So then the only other thing that I have that I want to show you, this is...
Is this in your shop?
It's going to be. I'm going to list these, but this is not yet. I'm just showing you. This is a new base that I have available. It is a one-ply, so it's one-ply yarn.
So
it
soft.
It is a super, super soft 19 micron ultra-fine merino, 100% ultra-fine merino, and it is just...
We need fiber vision.
Fabulous.
So they can feel it.
So our friend Gabby, hey Gabby.
Hi Gabby.
You've got an amazing package coming to you for your wedding. She is knitting her wedding honeymoon wardrobe, and she's going to knit a yellow ranunculus. I asked her which yarn she wanted, and I dyed her the yellow yarn. Hopefully she'll share that on her Instagram when she gets it.
It's so gorgeous.
But it's this same, it's out of this same base. Yeah. So I dyed 2 skeins for me, 2 yellow for her. Actually, I did 3 for me. And two yellow skeins for her, and we're going to knit a ranunculus together.
I love it. And this blue is not reading correctly.
It's a very light aqua. I put a few drops of aqua and some turquoise, so it did kind of come out in a turquoise.
But it looks a lot brighter on the screen than it really is.
And it's so soft.
Yeah, super soft.
So it's not available on my website specifically, but it's coming. So I'm going to list, there'll be these semi-solids of this.
So cool.
420 yard fingering weight, single ply merino. And it's
so soft. So soft.
All right, anything else?
I think that's all we have. I mean, that's all that's in the table of contents.
That was a lot.
It's always more than we think it's going to be. You were busy.
I was really busy. I got a lot of knitting and crochet and yarn dyeing and the project, or the kits were all...
Yeah. And all I've been doing is knitting chickens.
More stitch stoppers because I'm obsessed. And
it's a problem.
I have 5 new ones coming. They'll be here tomorrow. Okay, chickens for our chickens.
Peacock.
But this one I couldn't resist. Look at this cat.
It's a pizza cat
In the pizza box. Because why not?
I like this one.
The rainbow
books. Yes, I love it.
I have another one that says words on it, but I just like the plain books too.
I like these. It's so cute.
And this one, Stuart, this made me think of you. Less people, more dogs.
Cute.
You would appreciate that.
Oh, and this one's cute with the half a flower. Mm-hmm. Shine bright with all your colors.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Mm-hmm. I like the image, that flower image.
Yeah. It's just some cute. fun things. And then I was supposed to go to... Where was I supposed to go? What's your cup say?
Oh, right. Mm-hmm. Look.
I was supposed to be at Three Loves Yarn this weekend for a trunk show.
In Boise.
Nampa, Idaho. Nampa. Life happens. I was very sick last weekend and was not able to prepare as I should have been able to go to this trunk show. So instead, I sent a whole big box of yarn to her shop. So Three Loves Yarn in Nampa, Idaho.
On the boulevard.
Go check it out. So,
yeah, if you're there, check them out. They are lovely, lovely people.
Super cute store. Lots of fun things and a great selection.
I wish we had a high-speed train between here and Nampa.
Pop over there and visit. Hang out.
Just for the day.
So, hey, Erica, thank you.
And Ember.
And Kimber.
Why do I always call her Ember?
Kimber's having a baby.
Is that public knowledge?
Yes, they just announced it on their live.
Maybe she'll name her baby Ember. Why can't I remember the K? What is wrong with me? I'm so sorry.
Kimber is not going to be in the store anymore because she's going to be busy at home with her new baby.
She'll be busy.
And she's like, now I'll just have to come in. I'll just be a customer.
Yeah. You're not going to be knitting because you're going to have a baby to take care of. Oh my gosh.
But so go check that out. Three Loves Yarn in Nampa, Idaho. We are huge fans, and we will make it out there for an actual visit trunk show.
Yeah. We're going to have to go say hi to the baby, I guess.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure it out.
And hopefully I remember her name correctly.
I remember
I'm so sorry.
I only
I feel like
it
such an idiot.
I mean, I remember because now I've watched their lives every Tuesday, or I try and catch it as often as I can. But when we met her at Sacred Sheep, I was like, and I remembered.
It's because we live in Eugene.
I never remember names ever. So bad with names.
Well, no, maybe I don't.
Anyway, I remembered. So let's see what else.
I still feel so stupid.
Yarny's 541 business.
And
we got. Oh, we're gonna take over the Lane County Fair this year.
We're gonna have so much stuff.
We are taking over the Lane County Fair with
all of our knitted things, chickens, and other things,
and all the other things too. But
right.
Chickens especially.
We're gonna submit them to the fiber.
Chickens.
Like they'll be next to like the peach pies or whatever. You know, they'll get judged.
All the chickens are.
It's gonna be amazing. I really cannot wait. They're gonna be like, "What the hell is going on in this town?"
So we have our local Yarny Crafty group that we have had so much fun with.
So much fun.
It's been fun to have some local community, and we're trying to do some activities and events and
just enjoy people.
This week we were at the tea shop for our knit group this week on Tuesday, and this young gal walks past and she comes in. She's like, "Oh, are you guys knitting?
We're like a whole giant group of us."
Group?
She goes, "Is this a knitting club?" And of course Taylor's like, "It's a cult." Because of course Taylor says that. And she's like, "Oh," didn't even phase her. "Oh, okay." She's like, Can I sit down and knit with you?" "Of course you can." Like, of course.
So she brings her crochet out of her bag and she's like, "Look what I'm making."
And she's only been crocheting for like a month maybe. It was crazy.
So cute.
And then she's walking out of we all leave. We shut the place down basically, and we're all like, coming out of the store, and I hear somebody on the phone. "Yeah, Mom? Yeah, so, like, I just joined a cult." "No, really? No, for real.
It's a cult.
No, it's really great." And I turned around, and it's this brand new, so funny. I want a t-shirt that says, "Yeah, Mom, I just joined a cult."
It's a knitting cult. For real.
For real. No, really. It was so funny. It was so funny.
It was great.
So it made my day.
That's probably one of my favorite things. I know we've said this a lot of times, but my favorite thing about knitting and crafting and yarning and all the things is the community and the people and the interactions that we get to have with other people who are excited about the craft.
Well, and the fact that she was just walking around, toting around her crochet, and here we are.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Is this a knitting club?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Taylor, for reminding her that it was a cult. Oh, listen, we have to say shout out to Mindy.
Oh, yes, Mindy.
Because it makes her so happy when we...
Mindy,
if you're watching, hi.
We love you. Mindy is the most organized person I've ever met in my life.
Librarians have nothing on her.
So remember when I needed eyeballs for my chicken? Mm-hmm. It was Mindy. Mm-hmm. And she pulled out her travel size package of safety eyes, and there was 100 of them, hundreds of them.
It was like a tackle box.
And it's like, here's my
and
she's
like,
eyes.
"Oh, and what did she say? It's just my travel one, so I hope you find
I've got more at home. I hope you got what
everything you need. Everything you need is there."
Everything.
She's amazing. So hi, organized. Mindy. She's also like my right hand at in our cult.
Couldn't do it without her. Shout out to Mindy. Yes. So.
Oh my God,
anyway,
we've had a great time.
All I have.
Did you see Deb's Ruth Bader Hinsberg chicken?
Bader Hinsberg.
Did you see it?
Good. No.
I
saw the picture of it.
Yeah, she has the collar.
She has the I Dissent cowl.
Mm-hmm. Oh my God. So hi, Deb. Hi, Deb. How are you?
Deb,
if she's watching,
twice. She made an awesome crochet chicken.
She did.
And the striped
2 chickens she's made now.
Cotton t-shirt that I'm making, that cotton top with the rainbow gradient. Mm-hmm. She made a bag.
Oh,
that bag was so cool.
Was supposed to be a blanket, and
yeah,
then
so
it turned
she just
into
did
a bag.
A granny square, a huge granny square, and then she's like, "Oh, I could probably make this bag. I'm going to tighten, decrease really severely on these ends, and then pull it together and
make some straps."
She just fashioned a bag out of it.
So like it's perfect. Cool. It's like professional.
It's good.
It's really nice.
So good.
So, I feel like we should shout out everybody, but then we'd be here for another 800 years.
We would, because we have some great friends. Maybe we'll just have to feature somebody every week, because we've got some awesome folks in our knitting club. The sisters.
Oh, the sisters.
Mo. Olivia, you guys met Olivia. Fred, my gay friend Fred.
Fred. And I've got Randy is obsessed with the chickens now.
Yes, Randy. I love when he comes.
Oh my God. And then there was Mike. Hi, Mike. I don't even know if Mike knows that we have a podcast, but he was so sweet. So he crochets. And so this new person, Kira, hi, Kira, if you're listening, who was really excited about joining a cult, she sits down next to Mike. And so he just starts talking about crochet. And so how are you doing this? And what are you doing? It was so, it literally is why we started the cult.
Now, let me think. Let me go around the circle that we had this week. We had Krista.
Did you see her blanket?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Coming along so nice. So Krista and Mo and
Randy
and
Arson and Mindy
and Mike and Ellen Matthew and Ellen
and Taylor
and you and me and the sisters came, Erin and Robin,
and then Kira came after.
And we have a really fun community.
And we missed Fred.
We did.
He wasn't there.
Shout out Fred.
Shout out to Fred. I don't even know who watches this.
I don't know. And if we missed you, I'm sorry.
There's a lot of people sometimes.
Yeah, there is.
But we love to see folks. It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
I look forward to our Tuesday night knit group.
It's like the highlight of my week. I mean, well, sushi and podcasts is pretty highlight, but that's
every other week. That's every fortnight.
Except when it's not, because we can't stay on a schedule to save our life.
Can't stay on a schedule.
Anyway, happy crafting, everybody.
Yes.
I hope you have a great weekend.
Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned. We'll be back again eventually, maybe in about 2 weeks-ish.
Yeah, probably.
Somewhere around there.
It'll be great. Have a great weekend. Bye.